Hi everyone, my name is Pilot Built Cities, but you can call me Pilot, and welcome back to Properton. Just admiring this great redevelopment we did in the last episode. I was really pleased with how this came out. Although it's a rather small area, I really think, yeah, I just really enjoyed the details and putting in some of our new assets from the detailers patch. And yeah, thank you so much to everyone who joined me along for that episode. Today we have some pretty big things to fix, and let's dive right in. Here we have this sort of rural town was kind of what I was going for, maybe outskirts suburb. It was built very early on in the city, and I've been eyeing it for some redevelopment. It's got some good fertile land here by the airport, and there's actually a lot of open space over here, and there's a few gaps where either stuff didn't zone in properly or just kind of left it as we moved into different parts of the city. And I think it's something I'd really like to come back to as we're almost at the end of this series, which makes me choke up a little bit, but anyways. Yeah, so that's where we'll be working today. And yeah, first of all, we'll come out of this view, and I think what we'll do is we'll just place down some farms. So when we redeveloped our other area, we did get rid of some vegetable farming, and I thought it would be fun to place them down over here. Seems how we have some fertile land, and I'm also just realizing I have this tool available to myself now, so we're never even noticed it till now. Oh, Pilot. Anyway, so we're going to take advantage of that, and I think we're just actually going to paint in this whole area with some fertile land. This is a happy little accident, as Bob Ross would say, or happy little... Anyways, I'm actually glad I stumbled upon that. That's crazy. So anyways, I test all my builds, don't worry. But here's a vegetable farm. So we'll place that down, and I think what we'll do is we'll just go up to about there at a 90, and then we'll probably try and make these a decent square shape, and I'll have this one kind of run along this road here, and this view is driving me nuts. So let's run that all the way down here like so, and we'll have it sort of come in right at a 180, and then we'll place another one probably right next to it, nice and cozy. Same thing, and actually I should go quite far on this one to about there. If you're getting this warning, you can actually just turn on anarchy and go outside of the circle. So if you have mods enabled, that's definitely an option for you, so that'll kind of help keep that shape. And then I think we'll also add in a grain farm, but I thought it'd be fun to put these farms here since I used to work in an airport before I started flying, and yeah, we actually had a blueberry farm right next to it, so it was actually on the airport property technically, but it was kind of like secured away from from all the commercial activities. But that's kind of why I was inspired to do this build today over here. And then yeah, we'll also be working on a few other things, but yeah, this is kind of just the first little tidbit that I wanted to get started on with some farming. So let's complete that area there. The other reason I wanted to build in this area is because we oh no, traffic accident. Just another classic Properton moment. Let's see, this car is over here, this truck is spun out, this taxi cab is on fire. And yeah, we got, I don't know if this is related or not, but this muscle car is also spun out off the highway. But anyways, I'm sure someone will come take care of that eventually. Now that we've been thoroughly distracted. Yeah, we're still in a bit of an education crisis, so we need some more elementary, we need a college, and we need a university, and we're going to solve all those today by expanding in this area. So, but I thought it'd be fun to kind of build these farms here and then put down another university and kind of have like a technical university slash maybe flight school idea going on. Seems how, this is Pilot Built Cities after all, so we got to have some aviation elements to some of our builds. So yeah, I thought we could have like a little bit of an agricultural space here, and I think we'll just take this 2-lane road down here and get that connected in for now, and then that's all set to go. And a little bit later on in the episode, we'll come back and get that all detailed. So what I'd like to do next is put in the technical university, and we do need to unlock it. We've got 62 points. I kind of was saving them for in case there's any game expansions, but we're not quite there yet, so that's okay. We'll unlock the technical university for just 2, and I think that's basically all we're going to need at this point. I don't think I'm going to be using anything else left in this series. Yeah, I didn't really get through much of the fire services, did I? We never even unlocked the fire station. That's interesting. But yeah, so I think that'll grab the fire station. Why not? Yeah, so I think that'll be it for now. Probably in the next series, we'll definitely look at more of those things. But yeah, we'll grab the technical university. It's quite a large asset, so that's why I kind of wanted to leave ourselves a lot of space. But I think I really want to place it up here, and we'll get our terrain on as well. It's quite sloped, but you know, I am being a fearless person now. I'm a little less scared of terrain after working on this map for almost a year. You know, so I'm not afraid anymore, until something bad happens. But let's place that down there, and then yeah, I think we can kind of clean up the terrain around it a little bit. Yeah, I want to give this a nice grand entrance. So what I think I'm gonna do is we'll kind of come in and we'll use the 2-lane road, and I'm gonna run it along here. And I think actually before I even do that, we better do some terraforming, because that'll probably save me quite a bit of a headache. We'll flatten out quite a little bit here in front, kind of right up to the highway, and we've got some decorations down there, but we'll kind of get this nice and flat all around the university to start with, and again, maybe later in a detailing time lapse, we'll kind of come back and clean up the terrain, but we'll focus on the fun stuff for now. You know, I can even fix terrain off camera because we all know how fun that is. So, but yeah, let's grab a 2-lane one-way road. Finally set it on the first try. Really tried hard there. And then let's grab another one, and I just want to come down to probably 64 will do for now, and we'll run this back this way. And then we'll use our curve road function, and that can curve right nicely back into the other side there. And then I think we'll also do the same thing on this side. So we'll just get rid of that guideline there. Actually, we're not going to do the same thing on that side. We're going to leave that for now, because we are going to need to upgrade some roads through here as well. So I'd like to give this area a proper collector. So what I think I'll do is we'll just come in and we'll just have to back off some of the farms a little bit, and I'm just gonna have to see there. So we'll just move that ever so slightly back, and maybe even up to there, and we'll just get rid of those nodes there. And I think the same thing here, just a couple spaces back should be fine. And let's move this one down as well. And yeah, one more, maybe just down here. Well, that seemed to be quite so dramatic, but up to there should be fine. And I think we'll just pull this one down as well. So we'll grab a 4-lane road, and let's use the divided road because I do like the median. And we'll upgrade here first, and we'll just take off that snapping, whatever that was called. And yeah, we'll just upgrade all along. Make sure these roads come in nice and straight how we want them. And if there's any conflicts, I can just anarchy those in for now, and then we can fix any sort of issues after. Alright, so we got that collector sorted out. Took a little bit of some off-camera magic, but I was going to buy a tile because we're making lots of money and I'm not really worried about the upkeep. It's only another 28,000 a month, so, and we're making 438. So, but we've got the technical university in place. It is now brought us up to capacity for 6,000. There is 5,500 eligible, so we could even just throw on the extension wing now, and I'm going to rename this to Proper U because I can't believe I never took advantage of that pun, but so yeah, and then I think we'll do a little bit of some detailing in the middle a little bit later. And I'm just looking at this. I want to just clear up those trees real quick for some reason because they are bothering me. But yeah, so I got this collector all hooked up now, and I think what I want to do next is place a college. So we're going to place the college in behind this neighborhood here. Oh, there's so many assets in here now, I can't find things. This is excellent. I love this. So actually what I'm going to do first is some roads, and we're not going to do anything too crazy with the college. I think we're just going to sort of not really plop and run, but we'll definitely sort of just place it down, and then we'll probably won't do too much around it, but I'm going to probably give myself a lot of space here for now, and actually just see how this road, we can kind of hook these up here like so. No, just turn that off. Turn off anarchy, don't need that on. And so I think we should be able to fit a college here. Let's just see. Let's take that out to there, and then let's grab the college, and yeah, let's just tuck it. Well, let's just turn it around, and we'll sort of just place it probably right about there. Should do it. And I think we'll run a road in front like so, and then we'll probably run a road out of here as well, something like that. And let's just throw down the extension while we're here as well and see if that has helped our college situation. So just a little bit into the greens. And it seems like every time I add more education, more people become eligible. So anyways, I think there also is no high school, and I'm seeing an opportunity for one right about here. So let's grab, is this one going to fit? Well, what we could do is actually just take advantage of the smaller high school, or actually, you know what, we could probably use an urban one here, to be honest, just to kind of get caught up. It will fit in with this area. I think what I will do though is actually just relocate this up a little bit to maybe over here. Airplane flying overhead, love. And let's add the extensions and the park as well. And I think, how is that doing? Okay, so we're getting there. Now it's just the elementary school, which I think we could probably add in another one. And I think might as well, while we're here, just kind of continue this little education complex. Don't really want to do the urban one, and that one's going to lose a bunch of houses. But I think I'm gonna be okay with that. So we'll place that one there. So I'm gonna probably redo a bunch of this zoning and plop a bunch once we get to a time lapse. So yeah, these probably won't stay like this for long. So that puts us up to another 1500. I have a feeling elementary is probably gonna be the one that's a little more difficult to solve. But yeah, I think now that we kind of have some of these buildings in place, let's actually go into that time lapse. So I'll dip in and start building, and probably what we'll do is we'll do some detailing around the proper U, and then we'll also sort of expand some of this road network, and then I'll get some of the housing fixed as well. Well, everyone, it's been a pleasure to be working in this area today. Kind of got a little carried away with redoing a bunch of the part of the city, and yeah, I've really kind of expanded this whole area, maybe a little more than I needed to, but anyways, few changes. I did some of this off camera just because, yeah, sometimes it's just nice to sort of sit and fiddle with stuff, and I wasn't really sure how some of this expansion was going to go, so we'll just review it real quick, and then yeah, we'll get on to the cinematics to close out the episode. But I did change this collector out here. I originally had put it, I think it was coming down this road instead, and then here, and I realized actually this route was a lot better. And then I've just put roundabouts on all of them just to kind of give a little bit of a change up, and since we have these great new roundabouts from the detailers patch, zoom right in and take a look at those. I couldn't help but wanted to use them. So a lot of the zoning too, I tried to line things up just a little bit better. Again, I'm not using the zoning adjuster tool right now, so I had to use paths sometimes to sort of force the zoning into different places or just plot buildings down. So really enjoy actually, yeah, just kind of, you know, the, I don't know how you put it. Everything just looks a little bit more uniform in some of the areas. Some of the other places I left untouched, and then I did kind of remove all the trees, put a bunch down again, and then kind of just re-age them back to a normal age again. So, and then yeah, just kind of had this little pocket of density over here, nothing too crazy. Oh, that sun's getting a little crazy. Let's get out this view. But yeah, just a little bit of density. I did leave this blank. We are going to come back and finish this sort of area in here for the final episode. Yes, the final episode of Properton. Oh, so sad. But yeah, what else can I tell you? I used the repaint mod, I think it's called now, recolor mod, to kind of make these buildings a little bit pink. Just kind of had some fun playing around with it and then copy pasting the color scheme. I did plop a bunch of these beach property assets, and they've all come in the same color, so I'm kind of hoping as they upgrade, maybe people's homes will change and the colors will change, so we'll have to see how that one plays out. But yeah, so we got elementary school absolutely rammed, college absolutely rammed. Let's take a look at the education. I'm a little scared. So elementary, oh, we've actually caught up. I did replace some schools over here with urban elementary school. You know, one elementary school is 1,500 and three together kind of fit in the same spot, and that's 6,000. So that opened up a few more spots for sure. I kind of did the same thing over there. So university, we're caught up. College is dipping a bit. High school dipping a bit again. You know, that's definitely something we can maybe try and solve in the final episode. But we've also grown to 137,000, and more people are moving in. I did actually up the taxes just to try up to 12 right now. Try and see if we can slow some of the growth. You know, we are actually kind of screaming out more for jobs, I think. Again, we still got an unemployment of 23%. So, but yeah, overall, I'd say I'm really happy with how this has turned out. So thank you again, everyone, for joining me for Properton, not only today, but all the episodes that have come out so far. Really appreciate everyone being along for the ride. One more episode to go, where hopefully this traffic will clear itself out. Big thanks to my Patreon supporters, Brad Play Cities and Shukaboya. Appreciate you both. And yeah, stay tuned for the closing cinematics. Take care. Bye-bye.